Hello, it's the Obsoletist, and I'm here to make something perfectly clear. Many of my recent videos may have seemed like I somehow endorsed, whatever my endorsement means, Donald Trump. I don't. I don't think he's a nice person, although I don't know. He's done a lot of charitable things and stuff like that, but really, I don't know. I don't know any first-hand experience or anything like that. I don't believe all the media campaigning against him, but I do not believe that the media aren't in on his rise. And I know that sounds crazy because they are apparently so against him, but they've learned. The media have learned. Don't tell me they haven't learned, or that they don't know, that the harder they push against him, the more popular he will become. Don't tell me they don't know that. And yes, the media is slow to change. They've always been slow to change, slow to recognise things, but they've had time to adjust. It's clear that they are in on the rise. This whole thing, people had it twisted. People thought that Trump was in there to help Hillary win. No, it's the opposite. Look what you've got. People, never Trump, never Hillary. How could you vote for her? Like, how could any sensible person vote for her? And people will, just because some people are that. But that's good for them anyway. They've got both candidates, so it doesn't really matter. But they want Trump because he's a long time ago. You can find it in you might not be able to find it actually, but in one of my earliest podcasts, I was talking about that revelation that I heard about that the next president at the time it was predicted about 2 presidents ago. Okay, probably about I think I heard it in like the late 90s or something like that. I remember hearing it. I don't know how I was watching C-SPAN. I was so young. I don't know how we were getting it. It was on the original little cable boxes you had in the UK, the Comcast cable boxes. But some, like, at that time, crackpot conspiracy theorist mentioned this presidential year and that a movie star would be president. Now, for years I thought it would be Arnold Schwarzenegger, obviously, after his tenure, um, whatever you call it, as governor of California. Sorry, my mind went completely blank then. But also, he didn't say. I don't think he said movie star. I think they said like popular figure, a sort of like Reagan style figure, like a movie star or, television star. Which obviously, Donald Trump is a huge television star. Among other things, he's first and foremost, I think, at this point, a public figure. It's like he's not a business. I mean, he is a businessman, obviously, but he's transitioned now. He's like a public figure. He's got TV shows. He's wrestling Vince McMahon. I mean, and then you start looking into his history a little bit, the history of his family, and he's one of these people that have, they're very in it with in it with bloodlines. They're very, they like keeping to themselves or keeping to the likewise. You look at um, who his kids have married or dating. You look at, you look at his grandfather, or was it his father? I'm pretty sure it was his grandfather. He's one of these messianic guys. I think his middle name was Christ. And then you just look at the hand signals that Donald Trump is constantly flashing. People forget the rise of Obama with this, what is it, yes we can, all that yes we can. And then when you look back now and you're like, yeah, he was telling you exactly what he was going to do. All in double talk, all in double speak. And that's what Trump is doing. You listen to him. There's this great clip where he's just like, and we're gonna keep on winning, and you're gonna be shouting at me. Please, Mr. President, we can't take any more of this winning. Stop winning, please. And I'm gonna say no, and I'm gonna make us win more. Who's us? Who's we? First of all. Again, it's like, yes, we can. Who's we? Because Obama didn't mean the people. Well, he meant some of them. The communists. The Black Lives Matter types. Al Sharpton. And moving on to other things, this is doing my head in. I'm not even going to cover the story because I just can't stomach it. CERN, there's been a mock human sacrifice done. But don't worry, it's just a prank. Just a prank again. People rightfully pointing out, of course, that these people get hundreds of emails and letters every week from people like, you're opening up a gate to hell, and all that, and accusing them of all manner of things. But again, first of all, just this isn't the first time either. Okay, this is the first time the media have jumped on it like this, because now they can do that, and now it's, you know, I don't know why, to be honest. Maybe it was a slow news day. I don't know why they covered this. Maybe just to finally do every now and then to get rid of a conspiracy theory. A good way to get it out there is to even do a prank like this, like stage a prank. Okay, so they say they stage this prank, they feed it to the media report it, and they're like, it's weird, but hey, it's just a prank. Immediately, any story about anything like this ever again, the first thing, people are just going to discard it. They won't even click on it. They'll be like, clickbait, no, not clicking that. There was the satanic, the whole weird satanic ritual at the opening of CERN, which of course it wasn't covered at all in the news like this. It wasn't a big deal like this. Of course, it was a big deal in these circles, the alternative media circles. But again, the whole thing is satanic. And, you know, it's not... I mean, it's... The problem is, it's just so people... We have a serious issue, okay, with the fact that people will not, for some reason, will not buy the fact that there are certain Satanists or certain satanic groups out there that you know, they are as serious about their religion as Islamists, okay, as Islamic fundamentalists are, or Christian fundamentalists. Completely. Oh, but actually, if you read into it, it's actually about the the worship of yourself and the earth. It's got nothing to do with bollocks. It leads to all manner of things, okay? And if you need proof, just look into all the satanic ritual child sex abuse, okay? Whether you believe it or not, whether these entities are real or not, what does it matter? What does it matter if these people are willing to carry out these acts in the name of it, in the name of these religions? But of course you won't. That's crazy, because it sounds like a horror movie, so that's just nuts. But hey, I'll click on this over here about this Islamic religious fundamentalism, which we all know about, so it's less dangerous. The problem is people don't realise the extent either to like satanic, sex rings, prostitution rings, all these types of things, all these types of depravity. Sorry, I'm half watching the Olympics here. Go on, China. Absolutely winning at this badminton. Terrible. Poor man's tennis, but, you know. So, yeah, people do need to start taking it seriously, especially when people are acting like this. Whether or not they were just trolling people, it doesn't matter. Like, how many again, are you going to forever be a coincidence theorist? Or everything is a coincidence? Bohemian Grove, Skull and Bones, or get in the coffin, jerk off, tie this around your genitals. You know, David Cameron. Oh yeah, stick your genitals in a dead pig's mouth. I nearly got it right. I mean, we're not talking about Ted Heath here, I suppose. All just a coincidence. It's more than that, I'm afraid. But people won't believe it, and that's the worst thing of all, is that while we're all divided over Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump, which Satan will you choose? Satan, Lucifer? Which one? While we're all just divided over that, the continued evil just rolls on in the background. In every hotel, with members of every parliament.